And welcome back to the Apocalypse. My name's Vormithrax. This is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. We're on episode number 75 of our playthrough. This is our tutorial series, and what we're going to do is keep moving. So we stopped kind of outside of town in the middle of the field. I did take a look at one thing between episodes. That's the condition of the front end of our vehicle. And I did one quick weld repair. So if we look here, right now, everything's green to yellow. One of the spiked platings had gone to a red status, so I took the small amount of time to go ahead and weld that repaired. So we've got a couple of parts of the frame that have got a little bit of damage, but I'm not going to worry over much about them, and everything else is doing just fine. So, but like I mentioned, I do want to be careful not to let something get so badly damaged it gets destroyed, because then I have to find a replacement, which is tough. So as long as I repair them, it's just going to use some battery power, which we've got available. So our battery is charging slowly. We are still going through gas, so we are going to have to keep an eye on that. But otherwise, we're just going to keep up with our scouting mission. So, bringing up the map, we're just south of Winchester. We know it's got a gun store and a library, but we're just going to keep on moving. So, I am going to skirt over towards the town of Newark here, get it mapped out, and try to get closer to the road, see if it's clear. Campsite, some houses so far, need to get some more explored, so let's just get moving. So we'll start the car up, and kick the speed up, move the zoom level out a bit, and we'll go ahead and go past. Yes, come over this way and we'll go past that before we arc back over. Alright, that's the campsite. And still can't see the whole town. And storefront, bank, music store, grocery store, nothing of interest so far. Whoa, look at there. Little offshoot of the road, another military bunker. Unfortunately, we just have not found enough military ID badges yet for me to be comfortable trying to go into one. We could do it, but we need more badges, because you need one for the front entrance to disable the automated turrets that are just inside, and then you need more for the vaults that you can find at the bottom. You need one for each vault, I believe, and so we've only got, I think, a single one in our stockpile so far, so not worth us visiting that yet. A cave. I have not explored a cave before. They seem pretty cool. I've seen a video of somebody going into a cave, but I haven't done myself, so that would be an interesting landmark that we haven't seen in the tutorial playthrough, so we might head in there at some point. Now notice here, there's another little side road here that stops right about there. I'm going to kind of angle up to the northwest until we get that on the map with our binoculars, and then we'll curl around this, probably this direction, and then head back over, because Plainsville, Harvard, Huntington, kind of out this direction is our goal, so we're getting pretty close. So, but we're going to kind of spiral around the area, unlocking the map as much as possible, because we got to identify if there's more fungal blooms that we have to be on the lookout for. There's an ambulance. Might be worth peeking inside the ambulance to see what's in the back. We can always use more medical supplies. Got any zombies streaming towards us? A Rottweiler and a squirrel. Not too worried about those. I think it'd be worth a quick stop since we're right on top of it. So let's stop here. I'll leave the engine running. I'll just let go of the controls and hop out. Yep, I know that it's coming. It's going to want to run over here and bite me, but it looks like there's 4 different spots with items, so all. D. Oh no, that's, whoa, that's all stuff that's right here. I was thinking that was my cart, but I'm not dragging my cart right now. Oh, it's a SWAT truck. Cool. Remington 870 with 6 rounds, a USP 45 modded something. Then an FN57 mag, 40mm tear gas grenades, an ankle holster, and a compact suppressor. Cool. Can I grab it all? Switch that to my inventory. I can. Alright. Hank decided to jump in the front seat as usual. Anything else in there that might be worth grabbing? Wing mirrors! Remove! They're fast to remove, so wing mirror. Alright, I got my wing mirrors. Almost forgot about those. What else has it got? Got heavy duty frame, steel plating, those are good. Faulty diesel engine, truck alternator, nothing I need. Not excited about any of that. I think we've got everything I want. Yeah, so very much worth jumping into. Let's pick up the wing mirrors. And nothing moving towards us. How long does it take to install the wing mirrors? I want one right here. Install. Morale is too low to construct. That's because I'm out in the rain doing goofy stuff. Yeah, I know I'm wet. Don't have a towel with me to dry off instantly. Let's hop in the vehicle. I'll just keep the mirrors with me next time we stop and the morale's up a little bit. I'll get those installed. Alright, so let's check our map. Did we get that thing? Alright, N. Religious cemetery. Alright, I don't care about that. So, it's either continue swinging around. Oh, we're way off to the north of this place. We're not even near the town yet. It's quite a ways south. So, I don't see anything in Newark that is something that I think we just have to... Ooh, military surplus store has got some possibilities, but definitely we're still on our scouting mission, so we're not stopping for any of that. So let's spin around and head back down this direction. Alright, yep, that's the plan. Oops, sorry about that. Let's get the thing started back up again. Pick up the speed, get moving, spin a UE, head back out this way at that zoom level. Alright. There's the campsite. Let's skirt around it. Oh, minefield. Right there, I think. Note, minefield. Alright, keep moving. Are we traveling on the line I want? We are. I think I'll head a little south, though. I want to parallel the road a bit, so... What kind of zombie's that? Corrosive zombie. I don't think we've seen a corrosive zombie yet. The body is swollen to immense proportions, but still manages to hold itself together with semi-congealed acid all over its bloated body. It clumsily moves around, but attacks with a large... something? Yet another acid zombie. How am I don't even know if I've seen a corrosive zombie before, or if I have, it's been a while and I've forgotten. I know about the acid zombies and the spitters, but corrosive zombies kind of new. I wonder if that's an upgraded version that I just have forgotten about. Now, I've mentioned in the past briefly that over time, the game world evolves, the monsters in particular. So when you set up your game world, one of the options has to deal with the evolution factor of the zombies. As more time goes by, zombies will evolve from one form to a higher form or more dangerous version. So that's where you go from zombie to tough zombie to brute to Hulk and things like that. So they have a progression they can work through to more and more dangerous forms. So that's something to be aware of, just for the danger level, but also for your world generation. If you want to play in a tougher game, speed up that zombie evolution factor and you'll be dealing with harder things faster. So there are just dozens of ways that you can mod the game or mod the game world to start with that allows you to increase the difficulty or add variability to the challenges. So how we doing here? Got an impact crater site over here. Yep, crater sites. We're close to Cohasset, which apparently is just a couple of buildings. There's that damn forest. That thing had better not wrap all the way around down to this area. If this is all forest around here, I don't know what to say. That's going to be like a massive forest if it's all connected. We're going to find out. I'm going to cut almost due east to see if I can get over to Plainsville now. I've got to fill that part of the map in, so... I'm not liking the looks of this. Yet another one of these deceptive cul-de-sacs are going to break my heart. I'm hoping there's no forest here because you can see how close we are to Plainsville, so I'm thinking this might be a gap we can actually get through. Now there is a beehive, which not super dangerous as long as we don't go right up into it, but let's find out. I'm going to keep heading this direction. We'll angle up a bit. Hello, minefield. Right here. Note, minefield. This is why we travel during the day and we pay attention. Sure, I skirt the edge of that notification. Got a bunch of wolves up north of us there. Ooh, looks like we're gonna just barely scoot through there on the edge of the beehive. I don't know if this is gonna be a good way to go, depending on how dense the bee population is. Don't hit the rock. How we doing? Yep, we can get through there, so just barely. Dairy farm. Dairy farm. I don't think I've seen a dairy farm up close, so we might drive down and kind of drive past that, but you can see we're just about to Plainsville. Now I was hoping for a little more room to maneuver, to drive kind of around the outside edges of it and get it mapped in. I'm not sure we're going to be able to arrange that. There's also a dead-end road, so there's going to be some kind of building or facility right here. So what we're going to do is come south along the beehive, angle out, make sure we get this part mapped in. I want to see what's here. This is what, a hotel? Yep, that's a hotel. Alright, so basically we just need to curve south. There's the edges of the beehive, so the bee population is not too bad, so nothing to worry about like you do with the fungal blooms. So we'll just keep moving through here. Giant worm tried to come get us. Alright, what do we got in there? Is that a bunch of cows? Yep, whole bunch of cows. Betcha that's a good source of meat. Assuming they don't kill me when I try to go out and get them. I don't think I've seen a dairy farm. That's cool. More and more stuff. Alright, so it looks like that's another hotel down that way, so that doesn't excite me. Motel. Motels are cool. They've got a pool, and they can be a good early game place to find if you start like in a wilderness and you come across a motel. Lots of raw materials, some vending machines, a pool for fresh water. So decent place that you can shack up in early, and usually not a horrendous amount of zombies. Alright, so what are we going to do? I am going to... Gotta figure out now that we're down in this area, how are we going to scout and how much? Ideally, I want to uncover as much of this area as possible. I don't think I'm going to go further south than this Huntington area in Dartmouth. I know there's more towns down that way, and that's one of the reasons I'm moving down to this area, but I don't expect to map out all of this huge expanse in one go. Primarily, I wanted to make sure I scouted out a decent way to get down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go north. I'm going to swing back around and go up this way. We're going to uncover this, come over here, uncover these, and then kind of wend our way down through here. And I'm not going to go further out than like around this, but I want to get all of this central area mapped out if I can. Down through this area. So I'd like to have all of this uncovered before I head back north. If this much seems to be clear of fungals and other things, I'll consider this a good place to relocate. And we'll just take our chance with the places out from there. Kind of also depends on just how much time passes. So right now it's 15:39, so 3:40 in the afternoon. So we got about 5.5 more hours of sunlight. So we can get a pretty good amount still done before the sun goes down. So we've made some good progress. We've got a clear path almost due south that we can bring the RV fairly reliably. I'm pretty confident we can do that without too much difficulty. There may be some minefields that we do have to watch out for, because I'm sure I didn't identify or find every single one out there, and we're not going to drive the exact same path. But however, so let's spin this direction. Goodbye, cow farm. You look interesting, but I'm not going to stop and check you out right now. Alright, so how are we doing now? Starting to get some things uncovered. I'm wondering how close I want to head in. I think I'm going to head due southeast and then kind of parallel the outside edge of the city. See how much would I get unmapped. Ooh, a superstore. Those can be good from a lots of stuff standpoint, but they can also have a huge number of zombies in them. I mean, on the level of schools. So, gotta be a little careful there. We have a moose in front of us. Let's angle down. Hello, Mr. Moose. Leave us alone. We'll leave you alone. Alright, we'll just power down here. Ooh, gas station? That sure looks like a big gas station. Yep, big gas station with a garage next door. And a doctor's office next to it as well. Another garage. Lots of good stuff. Police stations, so... Alright, let's keep angling down that way. Couple of vehicles, gas station. We're doing really well on gas, and I've still got that 140 or 160 liter tank in the back, so we're not desperate for gas. I'm not going to stop for that this round. Let's kind of angle out this way. We'll just kind of parallel the buildings here. Get close, but ignore all the zombies. Alright, another kill site. What's out here? Uh-oh. This is Army guys, so... An M240, bunch of winter combat gear. Oh man, an RM88 battle rifle, 40mm frag grenades, an M320 standalone launcher. Oh boy. L12 Defender, a suppressor. I'm kind of annoyed that I'm not seeing any more military ID cards, but I was hoping I'd see a military ID card. There's a Molly pack, or a Molly pack. But we gotta watch out for things like that bad boy. Zombie Hulk! I think that's the first Zombie Hulk we've spotted in this game, so let's go take a look at him. Will it let me do this from... Gotta be very careful though. So it did detach a cursor, so alright. So let's go look at the Zombie Hulk. That is the Zombie Hulk. Let me cancel that. Zoom in as far as we can. Bring that cursor up again. And we'll go look at him. There he is. Isn't he pretty? Pretty boy. So, a human body now swollen to the size of 6 men with arms as wide as a trash can. So, I had mentioned the progression earlier, so that's what's above a brute. So, Hulk, or standard zombie, tough zombie, brute, and then Hulk. I don't think there's anything above a Hulk, other than variations, but he's plenty bad enough. He would be a really tough fight, so... When he hits you, you have a tendency to fly back a dozen spaces and slam into any solid objects that are nearby in the direction he slams you. So he puts the pain on you, he knocks you all over the map, and he's got a hell of a lot of hit points and really tough skin to penetrate. So we're definitely not going to try to take him on. We're going to mark this spot, so... I definitely am interested in coming back. I mean, that RM88 battle rifle, a frag grenade, a grenade launcher, all of those things would be awesome to have, but not if I have to play with a zombie Hulk right now. So, map. Won't think it's right here. We'll note. Oh. Soldier gear. It gets 3 exclamation points. Hopefully I can find that little blinking N. Alright, let's keep moving. How are we doing time-wise? We're doing good, so I don't need to kick the speed up. Alright, Kraken. Don't want to get grabbed out of the middle of my vehicle, so we're going to make sure we skirt around that guy. Alright, so yeah, we'll just... angle off this way, like so. Make sure we give him lots of room. And then we'll cut over to the north on the other side of this. God dang it. Ugh. Worst thing I could have done. Alright, that was not good. Hopefully I didn't crush too much. I can see physical damage right there. Oh crap, I totally removed the frame and the spike plating from that space. Terrible, terrible, bad form, bad. Alright, that's... why is it... oh, it's where I'm pointing, so... yeah, that was bad, that was dumb. But that's the danger when you're traveling like this. Police station. Oh, look at that. Police station and a library and a police station. Oh, no, that's a clothing store. But police station, library, and gun store all in proximity to each other. So Plainsville is going to be a pretty good place. And I'm mad now. I ran into something. Messed up our nice, pretty vehicle. Alright. Let's... oop, I need to pull north a bit to see what's at the end of that road just north of us. So let's head up that way. To fill in... ooh, what is that? Mansion. Ooh, a mansion. Good to know. Might have a library, so more good things to be aware of, but let's keep wending our way southeast now. We'll kind of pull due east towards Poultney, get some of it uncovered, and then kind of work our way south from there. Head down through Dartmouth and then kind of wrap around between Norwood and Irisburg. Another cave. Alright, cool. Actually, I'm thinking the mansion might be a good home. There's a possibility there, because it's relatively close to high-density population area. We've got the road that we could head up north if we need to. Quick trip over the overland here gets us to another road heading south, so that's a possibility. I would prefer to be a little further south, but a mansion, once we cleared it, especially if it had a pool and or a library. The pool for long-term use, the library for short-term, just so we can rate it for the books. Ideally, there would be some swamp nearby for access to salt water. So that's a possibility. I'll have to think about that. We're going to keep driving, though. But just wanted you guys to be aware of the kind of things I'm looking out for in regards to where we're going to set up. A mansion would be a pretty decent spot, but we might find a different mansion somewhere more convenient. Alright, so let's keep heading over towards Poultney. The road. Time frame, we're still doing pretty good. Alright, big, clean, clear area so far, so that's good. We'll just keep heading that way. Ah! Damn it! We just lost another heavy frame. Alright, slow this thing down. Come to a stop. Any zombies nearby? And we might get some attention, but I need to look at this. Oh, zombie brute. Probably not the best place to stop. The problem is we destroyed heavy frame stuff, so now when I run over something, it's coming right through that space and it's going to keep destroying things, so I've got to do something about it. Even if that means stopping next to a vehicle somewhere and pulling a frame off or something. What to do. Serving area interface. Okay. Not sure what that is. What to do. I'm thinking of pulling back towards that mansion to get a look at it. Setting up there for the night. Because we've only got a few more hours of daylight. And I'm hoping to find some vehicles that I can pull some parts off of to get our vehicle fully repaired during the nighttime. We just lost a bunch of components out the back of the vehicle there from what got smashed up. So we've come to a halt. I'm gonna let go of the controls. Zoom in. Alright, battery-wise, we're up to 63% of our total capacity, so that's good. It's still charging up as we're driving around. We are starting to make a dent in our gasoline supply. Alright, front end though, yeah, damn it. I mean, we've totally removed these pieces, so I'm going to have to find a vehicle that has the spiked plating, or the spikes on the front, to pull off and replace with. I can't just craft them. Yeah, it looks like that just got totally eliminated. We're okay inward from there, but I should have stopped and repaired that until we hit that last thing just now. It probably was still there and repairable, so I screwed up there. I think it was that. Did I hit that rock? Is that what did it? Alright, let's hop out of the car real quick. I just want to run back and look at all this stuff, so... Yeah, just scrap metal, lumps of steel. We're gonna grab it all, because I might need it to repair or rebuild with, because I didn't bring a lot of raw material like this. So I'm gonna pick it all up real quick, throw it in the back of the truck. Alright. So, I think that's my plan. That would be the best thing. It's going to be nighttime soon. I don't want to be driving around at night. So, I'm going to back up, head down this road. We'll see if we can spot any vehicles that we can pull some materials off of. I'm going to need to find a military vehicle in order to get this fully repaired. Something with a spiked frame especially, so that we can get some protection on that front corner again. So, that's what we're going to be on the lookout for. Let's get moving and spin this thing around, zoom back out. Alright, back out this way. I think that'll be a good adventure for the next episode. We'll make it up to this mansion, and we'll clear the mansion probably next episode. Won't have time this episode. Alright, how are we doing? Oops, I'm on the wrong road. Off this way. Got a zombie. Try to avoid him. Alright, that's the road that leads to the mansion. Not likely to find much in the way of vehicles this far out, but sometimes you do. Alright, there's the edge of the mansion. Huh, do I want to just pull up to the end of the road? Looks like we've also got a campsite. Oh, last man on earth shelter, so yeah, this will be a good place to stop. Still not seeing any swamp nearby, unfortunately. Swamps are awesome for raw materials, also for salt water, so you can cook the salt water down for the salt, and that's used in tons of different food preservation recipes and other uses, so having a nearby access to the swamp would be valuable. Not critical, but something that would help. I think I am going to drive up. We'll just attract a bunch of zombies here, but I don't see anything too scary, so let's slow down, do a quick UE, kick the speed back up, go down this road a bit. Alright, I'd rather fight these guys. Stop there, stop driving, hop out. Let's deal with these guys. Come on, Hank. Come on, buddy. Alright, not too many. That's what, 2, 4, 6, 7 of them? Should be no problem. Back up so Hank and I are near each other. I'll assume you can take care of yourself over there, Hank. so much easier once you've got NPCs helping you out and you're both geared up pretty well. I mean, that used to be a scary fight, but with me and him, with the types of weapons and skills we have now, that's pretty much casual. So he'll pulp everything up, so let's just do this, take a look, a couple of small cash cards, some clothes I don't care about, and nothing else useful. So we'll grab the couple cash cards, and I don't care about the rest. And there's some ammo on that last guy just to our north, so we'll grab that. Alright, so I think that took care of most of the ones that were towards the front of the mansion, so let's go ahead and hop back in. We'll park up near the front. Alright, need to make sure I hop out and get to these guys before they start beating on the vehicle. Alright, nothing there, and nothing there. Okay, time frame. I'm going to hold off going into the library, or going into the mansion. So, it'll be next episode. You guys will get to see what a mansion looks like. I've been in one before in an earlier episode, but the configuration is different. The overall shape is the same, but the room configuration and which rooms show up is different. I think the most recent experimental versions that I haven't updated to yet actually completely changed the mansion's design, so they're totally different now if you're up to date on the experimentals. I'm not updating my experimental status until I finish this playthrough, so I don't want to change it while I'm doing this series. But that's for the next episode. So, hope you're enjoying yourself. Other than losing the front end of my vehicle, I think we had a really good episode. We got a lot done. We got a lot uncovered, so I'm really happy about that. I think one more episode to travel around the area when we've got daylight will be good. Next episode, we're going to... I'm not sure exactly. We'll clear the mansion for sure, and we may just sleep in an available spot and then take off on the road again if there's nothing interesting about the mansion. So we need daylight hours in order to do our scouting with the binoculars, and that's the goal for this trip we're making. So as long as we don't let a lot of time, real world time pass, and we just forward the time frame in the game, we'll just hop back in the vehicle and finish our scouting run. And be on the lookout for something I can put in place of the damaged front end in that corner there. Otherwise, I'll just have to be really careful as I drive around. So, take advantage of the like, comment, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Helps me out and helps the channel out. So, do use those. And I've also got a Discord channel linked down below. Feel free to visit there, and we can chat about the games we cover on the channel. So, I hope to see you in the next episode. Have a good apocalypse. Bye-bye.